Successful selling is more than just knowing about your products and services. It's also knowing your prospects and knowing how to construct a quality sales presentation. The most successful salespeople have mastered these points and gone to become championship sellers. Unfortunately, the average salesperson focuses primarily on the features of the product or the service and gives little thought to other components necessary for sales success. In their haste to tout how great their product is, they're falling victim to the three most common sales pitfalls that ultimately doom the sale. Number one is not qualifying the prospect. Number two is not designing the effective sales presentation. And of course, number three is not overcoming the prospect's objections. If you're struggling to meet your sales goals, or if you're searching for a way to get the next level of sales success, you might try to implement these processes in your daily routine. Qualifying the prospect. One of the biggest objections that comes up out there is, I can't afford it. When you hear that, you need to have a red flag go up. One of two things. You either haven't done a good enough job in your sales interview, or number two, this could be true. They really can't afford it, and if that's the case, you didn't qualify your prospect, did you? You needed to know that before you ever got started with your interview. Qualify your prospects. First step to becoming a championship seller is to qualify your prospect. You need to be sure that you're speaking to the decision maker and that he or she is ready to make a purchase. When you effectively qualify your prospects, you're essentially enabling them to sell themselves. Your qualifying process should consider a series of questions that help you uncover your prospect's underlying needs and objections. Some common questions are, how important is quality to you and why? Who will be using the product or the service? Now, we can tailor that a little bit to our own individual situation. What's most important to you? What do you like most about the product? What do you dislike about your current situation? And why would you be willing to do something like this to solve this solution now? But again, those questions can be modified, but the key is here, by asking questions, who's in control? Who's in control of the interview? Okay? You're keeping them focused on the subject. They're having to think about what you're talking about as long as you're asking questions through your interviews. As your prospect answers these questions, make some notes on the answers. This will help you later in selling the process when objections may arise. The goal is to help your prospects open up so that they will reveal what's important to them and ultimately sell themselves. Remember, the more your prospects talk, the greater your chance is of closing the sale.